What's up guys, Sam Spade back with another video. They said it couldn't be done, but we don't care what they say. We got the Ghost Spectre up and running on the Macbook Pro 2012. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Spectre, so by the end of this video, you'll have a dual boot system on your legacy Macintosh. This works on the MacBook Pro as well as any of the other Macs that you might have laying around. So let's get into this. All right, first things first, what we're gonna need is the Windows 11 ISO. So go ahead and head over to Microsloth's website, Microsloth.com, software download, Windows 11. A lot of this, it'll ask, does your PC meet the requirements, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, we don't need to listen to them. So Windows 11, multi-ISO, and click download. And it's gonna go, what? Choose your language, English, confirm, and once again, Windows slowing down the process. So 3, 4, 5 clicks in, and we finally get the download link. So just go ahead and click the download, and we'll see you on the next step. So the developer who created Ghost Spectre, the link is in the description. This will take you to his main YouTube channel, and he's made it very difficult to download this for whatever reason. So you come to the description, click down, then it's got, so they split it up into Pro version and then Home version, which makes no sense to me why you would want a Home version for a gaming system. Anyway, a lot of information here. Basically, just come over here, click this Pro 64, then it goes to his website where he will go through another video, and these builds change from time to time. So actually when I downloaded it, he had update 10, 9 and 10, and so that has been removed, and this 8 is the most recent release. And so yeah, there's all sorts of different builds, I guess, depending on your system or what you want. If you want certain updates integrated, I'm not even sure. So again, there's a lot of options. They give you almost too many options, but come down here, you scroll all the way down to where you get the MediaFire link. MediaFire, and then get another video play. Click over here on the download. There we go. Opens another tab. You got about 3.5 gigs. Click download. Yet another tab. There it goes. Finally. So we're like 45 clicks in, and we finally got to the download link. The thing you want to find is your Bootcamp assistant. Go ahead and open that up. What you want is to create a Windows 10 or later install disk. Remove Windows 10, so it's saying remove. If you haven't installed it, it'll say install Windows 10. But either way, you want to uncheck that lower box, and just for right now, we're just creating the Windows installer. Click continue, choose your ISO. So Bootcamp, it errors out if you just try to install the Ghost ISO. So we'll see about that. So what you want to do is actually download the official Windows 11 ISO. Okay, so you click the Windows ISO, open, and then continue, and it's going to erase your flash drive. I also had some issues with it erroring out, so if you get an error when you're trying to do the install the stock Windows 11 ISO, go ahead and open disk utility and format that. So I already set this up. It's going to take a while to set up your thumb drive utility, so you can go ahead and open that up. And then you want to find your hard drive right here, the Lexar. This is the internal one. And then come up here and partition. And so just click this plus sign here. And when it says, do you want to add a volume or a partition, just click add partition. Now this is the important part here. You want to change it to exFAT, and then we can just name it Bootcamp. And then hit apply. And let it do its thing. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so once we have everything downloaded, we've got the ISOs we need. We've got the stock Windows ISO, we got the Ghost Windows ISO, and we got Tiny 11 just for good measure. We don't actually need Tiny11, but what you want to do is go ahead and, after we use Bootcamp to create the thumb drive for Windows 11, so now we've got a stock thumb drive, and if you go ahead and try and install this to the MacBook, it's going to say you do not meet Microsoft's system requirements. So that's a bummer. And then if we try to create this one with Bootcamp, it errors out and says this is not a Windows ISO, yada yada yada, cannot complete. So what we actually do is we just right click the Ghost ISO and you say open with disk mounter app. And when we do that, boom, pops up over here as though it's an external disk. So open that one. So this is the Ghost disk, just the downloaded stock disk. And then we open up our Win install, right? The one we just created with Bootcamp. So what we want to do is just grab these and drag them into the thumb drive and hit copy. So it's going to copy all the Ghost files into the thumb drive that we just created. Now, this is going to take a minute. When it finally does what it needs to do, it's going to say, you know, do you want to overwrite these files? Click yes to all and overwrite all the files. And then once that is all finished copying over, you can unmount the disk, restart, and hold down the Option key. When we restart, you'll see EFI boot, Ventura, Windows, and then Windows EFI boot. All right, you should know immediately that Ghost Spectre is copied over because you'll be greeted with this screen. Click this window and kick off the install. All right, go ahead and run through this setup. Again, I don't know what the difference is here between any of these. You can read up about it, do a little research, but I haven't found a lot of information. Basically, you can have it with the Defender. This one will remove the start menu. I kind of like the start menu, so I'm just going to go with the Superlight because I don't mind the start menu being there. Click next. Accept those terms. And then just go ahead and click your Bootcamp partition. So I already have this one installed. I have Ghost installed on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and format. And then it says yada yada yada, format, what? Just click yes, and then click next. So I can't get over how much better of a install this is over Tiny11. Literally, the only question it asks for setup is for a password. So go ahead and type a password in and get it going. Boom, Ghost Spectre is up. Type in your password. And when it first pops up, it's gonna install some theme stuff and a few other Ghost Spectre drivers, and it's gonna restart. So don't freak out. Okay, we're gonna let this go for a second. Boom, boom, Ghost is working. And please wait. Okay, so as before with the Tiny11 installation, we're gonna wanna go ahead and run the Bootcamp installer. So just go ahead and open up File Explorer, go to this PC, and open up the Win install with the Spooky Ghost. Find the Bootcamp folder, and just click the setup. And then this is going to install all the MacBook drivers and everything we need. So just go ahead and run through the Bootcamp installer. And it may require restart, so go ahead and restart. And then we'll run the Apple updates. So just come down here. And there we go. So run through the updates. It's going to be another restart. And then we can go ahead and run the Ghost Toolbox, and I'll show you what that's all about. So install updates and then restart again. All right, we got all the Apple updates done. So now we can go ahead and open this Ghost Toolbox. Again, you need an internet connection to get this thing kicked off. I guess just because it checks for updates. I wasn't able to get the updates installed. So yeah, this is gonna pop up. It says a new update for this Ghost Toolbox, but you click yes and it actually errors out. So I know there's a link for the standalone update. In here, you've got a bunch of different options that you can do. You can go online and get more information about any of these that you need. Some of the highly recommended are the Visual C++, redistributables, DirectX, and then Ghost Toolbox update. But again, that one doesn't work. You have to download it directly and install it. But it's nice. We don't have a web browser, but you can select these installers right here. And all you got to do is type in the number. So we'll go ahead and just install the Brave browser for right now. And watch this. Just click 18, hit enter, and then it's going to give you the option 1 or 2. 64, we'll go 1, and watch this. Boom, boom, boom. And it just automatically downloads and installs the Brave browser. So Brave should pop up, and you can go ahead and set it as the default browser. Skip that, and we don't need any diagnostics. Get that out of here. And there we have our web browser. So now you're ready to download whatever else you need. And again, this Ghost utility is very handy. Do your research, figure out what each of these do and what you need for your own build. The other one that I wanted to show you is right here, the big one. Stop Windows updates until 2077. I don't know if it actually goes to 2077 or if that's a callback to Cyberpunk 2077. Anyway, hit 8 and then pause Windows Update until 2077. Yes, please. So I don't know if it actually stops them until 2077. I guess we're gonna have to wait a few decades to find out. So thank you guys for watching this video. This has been Ghost Spectre running on a MacBook Pro 2012 edition. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video on Ghost Spectre. This is a great OS. I love the way it runs on these Macintosh systems. Like I said, it's geared toward gamers or like custom builds. So if you've got a Windows machine or like a PC sitting around, this would run great on a legacy PC or any other build that you're trying to put together. As far as running on the Macintosh, they run super smooth. So if you guys like this kind of content, please hit me up in the comments down below. Please give me a like, subscribe. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and I'm trying to grow this channel. For future videos, I'm hoping to do some live streaming, either on Twitch or on YouTube, generating some AI artwork. If that's something you guys are interested in, check out my live streams on Twitch or YouTube.